Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing an easy everyday natural makeup look. I haven't done one of these in a while, especially a makeup video, but I wanted to because my everyday makeup look has definitely changed and for the better. It's all different products and all different techniques, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I've already moisturized my skin, and on an everyday basis I really use dewy products for my primer because I get dry throughout the day, especially without wearing a ton of makeup. So today I'm using the Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm by Touch in Soul. It's a super cool packaging. I've never seen one like this before actually. It's like... So for an everyday makeup look, I actually don't wear full foundation. I only wear a tinted moisturizer. So today I'm using the Bear With Me by NYX. So I just put a little bit on my hand and I always rub it together on my hands. Since it's a tinted moisturizer, I always go in with my hands, but usually I would go in with the brush for this foundation. So as you can tell, it basically just evens out my skin tone, doesn't really give me much color. So for concealer, I like to use something with much more coverage, like this one. Today I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. I think I actually used this in my last video, and it's still one of my day ones. The way I kind of put on concealer is much different too. Right now I'm doing this in the inner corner and on the outside. And I always do a little bit on the lid. That's kind of the shape that I go for. So I always go in the T-zone and then I cover up some spots that I may need some extra help on. Something that I did change from the prior video is I put on concealer with a brush now, and it kind of keeps the coverage in place versus a beauty blender will just take away the coverage completely. Okay, so something else I also switched up from my last video is I use a lot more cream products now. Today I'm going to be using this Trestique contour wand, and then I'm also going to be using this Wonder Beauty cream blush. I absolutely love the color of it. I think it's the perfect enough and it blends out really well. So I've been putting my product basically on my cheekbones, every product, highlight, blush, and bronzer, and I think it kind of gives me like a more lifted look. Alright, so this is kind of where I put it. I always put a little bit on my nose as well. Kind of gives me like a more even, sun-kissed look. So this one, I don't want to be as covered, so I will be using a beauty blender with it. So like for a special occasion or somewhere where I want to look like completely airbrushed when I'm going to be taking pictures, I will use the Laura Mercier powder. This one is my favorite powder. It's the translucent one. It's my favorite one, but I don't like to waste it. It is kind of expensive and I don't like to waste it on an everyday look. So for my everyday looks, I'm mostly just going with a Kat Von D. This is also the translucent one. I don't remember if I did this in my last video, but now I definitely take a beauty blender and I press in the powder to my under eye. So instead of leaving it like this, like I maybe did in my last video, now I'm going to purposely press more until the powder is completely gone. I also do the same thing to my forehead and my chin and around my mouth. So for bronzer, blush, and highlight, I kind of switch up these things on a daily basis just because I have so many products and I like to use them. But on a day that I am either taking my makeup somewhere or to do an everyday look or on traveling, I always take kind of a palette, and I have so many palettes as well, so I kind of switch that up as well. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to use the Naked palette by Too Faced. So what I'm going to do with my bronzer is I'm going to do like a 3 here. My mom actually taught me that. A 3 to make it the most natural and get the most out of your product in one take. I'm going to do both these colors together. I always focus the product mostly where I want it the most heavy, and then I go into the 3. So right here is the one where I want it the most heavy. And then I'll go above and I'll go below. And that's the difference right now. So I'm gonna do the same techniques, just kind of where I put the contour. This blush, I think I love it so much because it's so pigmented, but I have to knock a lot of it off or else it'll like completely make my cheek all pink. So instead of using the highlight that's in this palette, I always go for a separate one just because I'm obsessed with this one right now. This is the Becca highlight and it's in the shade Champaign Pop. So for an everyday look, I don't put on any eyeshadow. I only put on the bronzer that I used that day. It's kind of different sometimes, but this is the bronzer that I used in the video. So I'll just put a little bit on my finger. And I'll just put it right here. So the combo I've been using for brows is the Brow by Benefit. This one is in shade 2. It's the pencil. And then this is the brow gel and it's in shade 4. I liked having that contrast and more of that depth in my brows. There's the difference from the brows. I always curl. So mascara is a product that I switch up multiple times because I have so much of them. Today I'm going to be using the Falsies by Maybelline. I like this one a lot because it has a curve in its wand. I think putting mascara on your bottom lashes makes such a big difference. Last but certainly not least, I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Times Dark Freestar Setting Spray. There's like nothing in here. I use this so often. I love this one. I think it just smells amazing. It's supposed to smell like strawberries. That definitely adds like some glow back into my skin. That's why I like that product so much. Alright guys, so that comes to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are a real one, and you should comment down below if you remember how many videos I used to do and if you're a real one from the day one that I started making makeup videos, because that was all I used to do in the beginning of my channel, and I feel like now I only do vlogs, and I definitely want to be a makeup and vlog channel. So I'm going to move back into some makeup, and you should comment down below if you guys are excited for that. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I absolutely love you guys. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms at SarahWalker5600. That has definitely not changed. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out and hit the bell right next to the subscription bar to be notified of all my future uploads. You won't want to miss it. I just did Vlogmas. If you're unfamiliar with that, go check it out on my page. I'll probably link it down in the description box somewhere in there too. All the products that I mentioned today will be in the description box, so if you're curious and you want to purchase something yourself, they're down there in the description box. Something that I also know that has not changed is my love for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and continuing being a live subscriber. It absolutely means everything to me, and I absolutely love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.